Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're interested on figuring out a best way on how to pluck your frontal, just keep watching and I'll show you guys some tips on how to pluck it. Alright guys, so the items you'll need is a spray bottle to spray down the hair. You'll need some hair clips to grip the hair while you're plucking. And of course you need your tweezers, preferably a sharp tweezer so that you can pluck real good without making a hole. And then you're also going to need a rat tail comb, but not a sharp end because the sharp ends will rip your frontal. So now let's get started. You're gonna need pins to hold down your frontal down, but try not to pin it down so hard to the point where you might rip your frontal off, and you don't want no holes in your frontal. I can tell you that now. So now what I'm pretty much doing here, I'm spraying down, or I'm saturating the frontal down with water. Then I'm combing down to section off a piece of where I'm going to pluck. But you remember not to pluck so close to the edge so you can have your baby hair. So I'm moving a baby hair out the way so I don't accidentally pluck those out, because you don't want those you don't want those to be plucked. Okay, see, don't judge me. When I was bleaching my frontal, it accidentally leaked through, but it's okay because once I put a cap over it, once I put my cap underneath it, it's gonna pretty much blend in, or it's gonna help it look like it's my natural scalp. So just ignore that part and let's get back into the frontal. So now here's the fun part. You hold down your frontal and you start plucking. Now the reason why mine is already cut is because I was wearing it with gel, but I was like, I'm gonna do a video. So I just start plucking throughout the whole frontal, because sometimes when people wear frontals and then when they're trying to split it, it's so thick in the middle. So I like to go all the way in through the frontal and pluck it all to make it look like it's natural. Now this is the part where you have to remember is to always spray water as you pluck, because if you don't spray the water, then you can tend to over pluck and you get patches in your frontal, and we don't need patches. Now what I'm doing now in the video is pretty much I'm sectioning off the frontal bits by pieces. Since I already plucked the edge, now I'm going to go farther into the frontal to make it, like I said earlier, so I don't make it look so harsh. So me plucking inside the frontal make it look like it's more natural. Now the most important thing is to remember is to use this part of the tweezers, because if you don't, you can potentially poke a hole in your frontal in the middle of your frontal, and I don't think anybody wants that. Now you see, it's okay to have hair come out, all that hair is okay, because believe it or not, it's millions and millions of strands of hair in a frontal. So if the more you get, the better it is, because it just tells you how much you're plucking, which means your frontal is going to come out bomb. Okay, you see how bad it is on how my bleach seeped through? Don't do that. Don't let that happen. If it does happen and you're planning on wearing the black like that, it's okay. But if it's not, then get a dye and dye it back, because most people will be like, what's wrong with your frontal? But if you're using a tan cap to make it look like it's your scalp, then keep it like that. It's fine. Now at this point I'm pretty much done on this side, because I feel like I plucked enough, and I usually don't like my frontals to look like it's bald, so this is enough plucking for me on this side. So now I'm just combing out the excess hair that I have plucked from the frontal, and it's kind of a lot. It was a lot all over the floor and everything, but it's normal to have that much hair once you pluck. So now pretty much I'm going to start on the left side or the other side, and it's pretty much the same process. What you do on the other side, you do to the other one. You hold the ends down and you start plucking. But I'm just pretty much going to fast forward at this point because it's going to be the same thing. Okay, don't judge me. That's just dried up gel from earlier. Like I said, I did have my frontal in with gel. So it's not dandruff, it's gel. See, I don't know if you can see what I was talking about. This is when I said that sometimes the inside of the frontal can be so thick and it doesn't look natural. So this is when I go in and I physically go in there and I pluck them out to make it look like it's more natural, because no one has that much hair on top of their head like that. Well, not that I've seen. So at this point, we're pretty much done with plucking this frontal, because like I said, I had this frontal in already, and I pretty much plucked most of what I could. So at this point, there's nothing more that I can do, which is pluck a little bit more, and that's pretty much it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really appreciate if you guys will like, subscribe, and comment to your favorite part in this video, and also tell me more tutorials that you would like for me to show you on how to do. Okay guys, look at all this hairball. Like that's how much hair came out from just plucking. And it still looks like I need more plucking, but I like it like this. Most people don't, but I do. But if you like more plucking, by all means, honey, go ahead and pluck away. But you see all that hairball? That's normal. Let me switch up the tempo. Let me switch up the tempo. I wanna switch up the tempo. Can I switch up the tempo? Switch up the tempo. Can I?